What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're playing The Last Campfire. This is a demo part of the Steam Demo Fest. It's going to be going between October 1st through October 7th. We're going to try to play as many demos as possible to show you guys the next upcoming games. Alright, so let's go and get on into it. If you guys want to see a specific game, feel free to let me know. What do we have here? So it looks like there's one guy going to be lighting the way. There's some like fish or something down below us. Looks like we're going into like a pretty dark cavern, so it looks like only one of them has a light for some reason. If his light dies, we're so going to be dead. Come down around here. Nice, peaceful corridor. It doesn't look like there's too many things that go lurking around inside this area, so that's a pretty good sign. So far, we've been haunted by like spiders, goblins, and all sorts of weird things lately. Alright, so we got one dude in the very back wearing something completely different than everybody else. Why do I got the suspicious feeling that we're probably the one in the back that's going to get lost? So all three of those are sitting together. The one strange dude's like all the way in the back. He's definitely paddling way slower. Looks like he's getting a little bit distracted. He's not trying to keep up as much with the other ones. So let's see here what's about to happen. We come over here to the secret temple. Oh man, these guys are so going to lose us. We're going to take like a wrong turn or something, playing on our phone, and we're just going to be dead. Alright, so they blow the magical horn. That does what? Opens up a secret doorway. Activate some birds. I wonder where the birds have been living. We're still like way in the back. Looks like one of the birds gave up following his friends and came straight towards us. Not sure if that's a good thing or bad thing. He lands on our boat. We get distracted. This is where the wrong turn comes into play. Watch. Alright, so the rest of those guys go there. And we're going to just be playing with the bird. We put our paddle down. That seems to be a horrible idea. We drop the paddle. The paddle slowly goes away from the boat. I mean, I feel like we could probably just like jump straight in. Oh, are we not even trying to get in there? Okay, so he didn't even attempt to like use his hands, feet, or anything to like try to turn the boat. We just sort of rolled with it. Maybe the water is some sort of toxic stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Trees fill in behind us. The darkness rises, claims his next victim. The anxiety of our characters is definitely increasing now.
There is a place where the lost embers go.
Are we dead?
As the light begins to fade.
Is that us there, or are we looking at somebody dead? Who was that just ran away? What? Alright, so we got some sort of weird bubble-looking creatures. So is the other thing us?
Still made them feel helpless.
Okay, so let's do this. Boom. Is this a map? Alright, so we got this. It's going to light up the way. Okay, sweet. So we need to go to some sort of chamber, it looks like. And there's a "you are here perfect." That's definitely going to help later on if we get lost. Alright, so let's see. Come down around over here. Hey, mister, you happen to know how to get around here?
I felt so afraid and alone.
Oh, he is so dead. You see the cobwebs on there? Don't touch it.
It was a relief to find someone to talk to.
Oh, he's about to touch it.
Ember froze, almost too frightened to look away, when they noticed the small satchel.
Hey, you don't mind if we just, like, borrow the satchel here, do you? Yeah, thank you, buddy. Alright, so it looks like we're going to now be a grave robber. I wonder what we're supposed to be, because we seem to be the only ones that have, like, some sort of, like, demon horn-looking things on the side of our character. Everybody else we've seen so far has, like, a regular circle around his head.
The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside. The statue shot
the golden figure. Okay, nice. So it's just going to be the golden figure, the dude playing the thing. Are we supposed to rotate you down here or the one up there? All right, so we got the peaks that need to be pointed upwards. It looks like the one up here is faced a little bit differently. So hold on, let's do this. Are you able to do anything with this? Oh, nice. There we go. So we just need to rotate this guy around. Looks like it's going to take a whole lot of rotation. So let's just do a super quick like boom. Looks like it automatically locks in for us. So it's not like we had to do too much of it. So it's going to activate the fire pits down here. This guy is going to come up. Nice. And what exactly are you?
There was a round space where something used to fit.
Oh, it was the thing that we found, right? Yeah, golden figure. All right, so drag your left click to... Okay, so let's just do this. Select.
Ember's the light, the golden statue slid perfectly into place.
But what is that going to do? Click and drag pieces to move it. Well, it's pieces. So let's see here. So if we need to have the trees down here, maybe our dudes needs to be into the light, and then the trees are going to be next to us? Or the trees have nothing on to do with anything. So that opens up the light. I feel like we're not supposed to be walking towards it, but we're going to do it anyway. So let's see here. So let's come down rounds over here.
Feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark.
I guess we technically did abandon that dude. Maybe we can tell like somebody else that there's some people down here and they can save him. Seems like we're kind of lost, and I'm kind of wondering, like, are we a kid? Are we adult? Or what exactly are we?
The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over.
Well, I hate to break it to you, lady, but this place is a lot lighter than the last place. All right, so hold on. So we'll just come down around over here. So far, the art style and everything in this game is actually really cool.
Like they were being watched.
Hold the back button to dash. Okay, so sweet. So, I mean, the birds are watching us, but what else do you think's watching us, buddy? Are we about to be attacked here? So we got some sort of light that we're supposed to be interacting with.
Ember approached. The flames seemed to call out.
Okay, so the flame is... Oh, did we just get teleported? The guiding light.
With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin.
Do we just interact with these things? Alright, so hold on. So that dude comes down. I'll be able to hop over this. Interact to drop an item. So we don't necessarily... We don't grab you. We'll bring you with us. Place this dude here. Somewhere we need to figure out a way to, like, get up top of that. Oh, we can climb this guy. Nice. There we go. All right, so we got some statues here. Looks like we can't interact with you. So we're able to run up here. Is that going to do anything? So we got a chain.
New hope in Ember.
Are you able to, like, interact with you, buddy? So we pull this down. The magical staircase moves on into the next area. Nice. I'm assuming the other staircase is going to do the same thing once we pull its chain. So if we come down around over here. Oh. Is this a shortcut? There we go. Nice. Alright, so let's come down around over here and pick you up. Now we can actually get back up a lot quicker. So let's do this. So it looks like the chain's sort of in the middle there, so regardless of which path you took, they sort of tried to been a little bit nicer to you and just allowed you to have like a little bit of faster travel up here. Let's pull this chain on down here like I so. Should move the next staircase over to the middle. And then we're going to be reaching that guy. So I'm assuming there's something to do with light and whatever race of people we are. There must be something to do with the fire that... It's like a religious thing, I'm guessing?
The flame spoke and Ember listened.
So we got some sort of fire. It looks like it's going to be leading us a direction. So move some things across for us. Seems like the sticks and everything don't like the fire, so maybe it's trying to help us out? Or we're about to be lured into a trap. Alright, so let's do this. Hold the back button to dash. Alright, yeah, we're good. Now is there a way to climb up here? Nice! Or is he trying to lead us to victory? So let's see here. So let's just climb up this way. You can climb up the rocks. It's really cool how you can actually climb inside this game. So there's going to be a fire pit. Is he going to be able to light this thing? Oh, is that the dude from down below?
The campfire flickered into life. The ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn. I will warm them until they choose to move on. Ember looked to the ghost for answers.
Where am I? How do I actually click it?
This is a place between places, to travel through as your light fades. But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here, and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again that word, forlorn.
Forlorn, who are you? We'll ask Forlorn first.
All those who lost their way along the path. If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them.
Why should I trust you?
I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind.
I want to move on. I want to help others.
There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them.
I want to move on or help me.
Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn.
So I'm assuming we need to have a forlorn on each of these like little cloth patterns or something.
The stranger said, take care of those you care about the most.
Yeah, we got all separated from our tribe here, so we don't really have anybody to care about since we're all by ourselves. Serious, if we're able to activate you.
Door was sealed shut.
Okay, so never mind, we're not able to activate you, so let's just come on down. He said something about behind the forest to the left. There's another one that we need to save, so let's do this. And I'm assuming it's just down these stairs here. So I'm wondering how many of these people we actually need to save, and were we technically given the option to be immortal? Because if he's just sitting here wanting us to save everybody instead of actually dying ourselves, then we should be good. All right, so we got lily pads. We definitely want to hop, so let's do this. Boom. Nice. So we got to say ghost dude who's fishing. There's a chain up there. Hold on, is the cave able to like help us out any? So we come through the cave, we got this little thing here, so let's just go and pull it. Activates that, and that lifts that side up. It's not going to help us right now though, but that should be the way out of here. Lily pad, we can't get around with that, so maybe if we just like, I think he's able to swim. So we can't swim. Can't interact with you, so maybe this is just like half of the cave entrance, so if we open the other side, maybe it'll like teleport us into a better area. So let's see here, the pond, because I mean there's like that whole opening right there. Yeah, we're not able to go inside of that. Oh, so we run down around over here.
Water was the shadow of something hiding, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat.
Are we able to like push this thing maybe?
The murky water was the shadow of something hiding, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat.
So we must need to figure out a way to like push that thing or something. So hold on, if we were able to like climb up this way, looks like we got another cave entrance here. So we're going to try to like come around the backside. We tried the other area and I could not figure out a way to like go through a cave to do something. So there's a whole bunch of frogs and everything around here. So I'm assuming maybe we're supposed to like be scaring the frogs into the area. We got like a major frog over there. We can't do anything with that though. So we're going to run upside here. You there.
The Ember was curious. Where did you wake up? I'm headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place.
I heard I have a gigantic frog. Don't ask any questions. Alright, so we found the pond again, so let's see here. This is where we were before. Here's the old man that was sleeping.
The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
We just enter his mind. Sorrowful soul, meaning the discouraged. Alright, so hold on.
Useless.
So we went down rounds over here.
Former joys were hollow.
Do we just like literally turn you off? Ah, sucker. Let's see here. So we'll just leave you like so. And you should be good because he's just going to be blowing off into the darkness there. So it shouldn't be chilling this path any. So we come down this way.
Sitting out there every day by the pond.
I mean, theoretically, all that stuff should work, right? Or are we supposed to be chilling the path off?
The dark water to hear him talk.
All right, so hold on. So we made it all the way down over here.
Flickered.
Do we do it?
A thought beating like a drum.
I'm wondering if maybe the light would be pushed out of our hands if we hadn't moved this stuff. So let's see if we come down around over here.
With a frog.
There we go. Nice. We're immediately up, and I'm assuming we just hand this to the guy. Try not to speak over her while she talks. All right, so hold on. So let's come down around over here. Deliver it to the old man, and hopefully the spark inside wakes him up. Here you go, mister.
For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond. A big one.
No, he's sitting next to you.
Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side.
Tell me more.
So much better at fishing than me, that frog is. Catches them before I can bait them. Oh, it makes me feel useless some days. The fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much time feeling like this. The old man looked carefully at the pond, at their rod, at Ember. Well, listen to me here rambling on and on. It helps though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember.
You're welcome.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Should I be asking you or the frog? Because you just told me the frog's way better. About the frog, about your bait.
You saw the frog? Did the frog mention me?
He did.
Ask the frog about me, see what they say. Actually, no, just please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them.
Alright, so hold on, goodbye.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
I'm assuming we're supposed to go over there and speak to like that gigantic frog that we saw in the other areas. Hold on, so let's just come down around through this way. About your bait.
Poor little worms. They didn't ask to be here. But how do you fish without them? One for me, one for the fishes. Slurp 'em down.
What? About your hat.
I chased old Blue Betty round this pond for years. Best days of my life catching that fish. Had to use myself as bait. Stuck on me head ever since.
About the fish.
They say catching a fish isn't the point. So I tell myself that. I tell myself that a lot.
Goodbye. So you don't really help us too much.
Anything, you just ask.
I feel like you keep... no.
If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
So we can't talk to the Frog King guy. We're able to pick up this little frog here. I'm wondering maybe we put this in the water next to the tadpoles and it like activates something? Because everything else around here seems to be pretty much stuck where it's at. Like if we come down around over here, you still don't speak to us, right? Yeah, so we fully talked to that. We're clicking down that way, so that definitely does nothing. So if we take this frog, come down rounds over here, boom, 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 make sure we take you with us. We're not able to walk down the stairs with this thing. Oh!
The frog.
That's a frog?
Ember, its belly rumbling.
Come back later, listen.
Its eyes were fixed on Ember, but it seemed to mean no harm. Was this the frog that the fisherman spoke of? Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly.
Alright, so it looks like we need some sort of worms here. Hey, old man, you got any fish for us?
If you need help catching anything...
I need help. I just asked for it, but it won't work. I have no clue how to feed this frog. I went back and forth between the other areas and like nothing was actually new, so I'm not sure if we're supposed to be like finding something. The fisherman didn't seem to be getting any bait or anything, so I'm not sure what that's about. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.